guys, it's Brittany. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that is very common and popular in the paranormal world. Obviously in the paranormal world. It's very popular and common among paranormal investigations for paranormal investigators. It is called electronic voice phenomenon. I don't know if it's phenomenon or phenomena. I keep saying phenomena, and I've been watching like so many like videos about it, and people keep saying phenomenon or phenomena, so like it's one of those, but I'm just gonna call them both. You guys are probably very aware about what electronic voice phenomenon is. It's also known as an EVP. You've probably seen it on all the ghost shows. It's very popular, like I said, so I'm going to tell you guys what it is. So here we go. So an EVP is a sound or voices that are picked up on a digital recorder that are not even heard at the time when you are recording. And the sounds or the voices, they're only heard when you listen to your playback of your recording. So it's like really spooky, but it's like so fascinating to me. I love it. A tape recorder or a digital voice recorder is the most common things to use during an EVP session. Now, one of the really creepy things about EVPs is sometimes they will just appear to the person without even using a voice recorder or a tape recorder to record the voices. The voices will appear on their answering machine, their cell phone, even a radio. So it's like, it's really creepy without even the person asking for a spirit to come through. And usually in those cases, the spirits who are coming through are loved ones just leaving a message for their loved ones. EVPs also pick up a lot of sounds, and the most common sounds that it picks up are footsteps, banging, tapping, and non-verbal sounds. And the voices on an EVP can range from a very light whisper that just like goes on for like a minute, or it can be a very recognizable word or phrase that the spirit is saying. There are two methods that paranormal investigators use during their investigations, which are 1, active EVP, and 2, passive EVP. An active EVP is when a paranormal investigator is asking the spirit basically a yes or no question, because apparently it's easier for the spirit to answer in one word, like yes or no. So that's why they'll just keep asking them a bunch of questions, really trying to communicate with them at the time of the recording. And the second method that paranormal investigators use is called passive EVP. And that's when the investigator will leave the voice recorder just sitting down, and they'll leave the room and just let it continuously record. So hopefully they will pick up sounds or voices. But the majority of paranormal investigators don't like doing the passive way, which I understand because I'd be like, that's boring. So it's mostly common for them to do the active EVP, which makes total sense. Also, EVPs are classified into 3 main categories, which are Class A, Class B, and Class C. Class A is a word or a phrase that's been recorded that everybody can hear who's a part of the investigation without headphones. It's as loud and crystal clear as anything. Class B is a word or a phrase that may not be recognizable to the investigator, but it can be heard without the use of headphones. And Class C is a word or a phrase that definitely needs to be heard with headphones. The EVP recording is very faint and very whisper-like and very hard to understand. So what do you guys think about EVP recordings? Have you ever done one yourself? Do you know anybody who's done one? Or what are your thoughts about them? Do you think it's accurate what's coming through? Do you think like it's all like a hoax and like everybody just pretends they're like communicating with spirits? What do you guys think? But a lot of professional paranormal investigators, they don't want people, ordinary people, to be playing with EVP recordings because it basically is like a Ouija board. You're opening portals to other dimensions because you want to communicate. So you're allowing them to come in, and you don't know who's gonna come in. You can be talking to demons and just very evil entities just coming after you, and they just want to mess with your head. I once saw on a paranormal show this woman who was obsessed with EVP recordings. All she did was record, 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 and record. and the paranormal investigators were telling her to stop doing it because she was attracting all these evil spirits that just kept coming into her house and just making everything so bad for her, and it was a complete mess. But she learned her lesson and she stopped. So basically, you're doing this at your own risk. So you have to like be aware of what could really happen and take responsibility for your actions in case anything did happen. But what are your thoughts on EVPs? Because I'm very interested to know. I've always found them very fascinating. It's a very popular and common thing on paranormal shows and what paranormal investigators do, and I just think it's really cool. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. All my links will be in the description below, my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram, so we can follow each other and talk to each other and have so much fun. And I will see you guys in Friday's video. Bye!